That's why okay. So let me show you like the absolute shit show that was um the ESO video. Like why it's so fucking bad. Sure, this is probably gonna lag my computer. Yeah, look at this. Just look at this. ESO review backup. ESO review snapshot. ESO reviews voice snapshot. Look at all this shit. This is what I had to do. Like I had to make snapshots of my save just in case like the entire fucking project crashed. Like that's how bad it was. Okay, so are you ready to like see this thing load for like 3 minutes? Okay, look at this percentage number up here. 8%, 9%, 10%. That's how fucking slow this project is loading. It's not even like rendering here. Okay? This is a premiere world first. This is how you see like the shit that like drove me up the wall for like more than half a year. And once I finish showing you this, you will understand why I stopped working on it. Okay, it has finally loaded in. Look at the number of fucking channels there. Look at the number of channels. Okay? Look at the number of fucking clips. Look at the number of fucking clips I have to deal with. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this fucking shit. Every single one of these, like you see all these like clips. These are all clipped down stuff. Like I actually like went through every single clip and then cut it down. So this is already the edited down like bits that I wanted to edit. Okay? Oh Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, okay. It's lagging bad. Can I move? Okay. So the voiced parts is this purple channel. This is all the voiced parts. So it comes up to 4 hours 30 minutes. This is probably like 50-minute gap, so it's about 4 hours 50 minutes. The part I really got to finishing editing was about half an hour, and this is where like the project started lagging like crazy. Okay, and like I have to explain all this shit. The fucking disk is dying. It's like actually dying because of the amount of like stuff I have. Like the clips are not rendering. Like look at how long it's taking to render, okay? I want you to like keep this in mind. This is why I gave up on the project. This is Skyrim. Okay, this is the first ESO clip, okay? We scroll down because this is all in chronological order. This is all in chronological order, by the way. Yeah, I work in like a very chaotic way, but like this is what I pay. This is the price I pay for like laziness. Because I record a lot of stuff at the same time. So like it's very chaotic. Anyway, let's just scroll through. Okay, that's a lot of fucking shit. I want you to pay attention. Okay? This is still ESO stuff, okay? So if I shift click like from start to finish, it should give you. Okay, so this was probably the last one. 1435 items selected. Are you beginning to understand how fucked up this is? 1435 clips. Clips. It doesn't even display like the size. Look at this shit. 374 GB of raw footage for ESO. 1435 clips. Do you understand the amount of shit that you need to like physically sort through? Okay? All 1435 were already cut down in here. And it's still like 10 to 20 hours long of raw clips to arrange. And at about the 30-minute mark, I'm still explaining like roughly how fucked up the monetization system is in ESO. Like look at this. Like this was like trying to explain you like how plat trading works. Cause like ESO has like the equivalent of platinum in Warframe. It's called crowns, right? It's a premium currency, which is like, okay, sure, if you can trade plat, it's good, right? Like it's a nice economy. Except, right, the plat trading is fucked up in ESO. So, you know, in Warframe, right, you have like the trading kiosk in the dojo. It's not perfect, it sucks. You need a dojo, you need a clan to trade, but you can just directly trade with someone, correct? Like, remember that time I asked for like a trading interface from Warframe example? That's why I asked for it. So like Warframe very easy. You put item you want, this person give you Riven, you give a fixed amount of plat. Easy, right? What happens if you want to trade in ESO? Okay? ESO, you cannot directly trade someone plat. You cannot trade someone plat directly. There is no trading interface for trading plat directly. So because the developers are fucking assholes, they made it such that you cannot RMT. I think it's also lawsuit issues. They were trying to fight RMT, so they were like, okay, you cannot directly trade crowns. You cannot directly trade like the platinum currency. So what happens, right, is if you want to trade crowns, right, you cannot directly trade the raw currency. You technically can buy crowns with like the in-game gold, like this currency. But what you need to do is, I need to give you, like, let's say I'm buying, like, I made this graph. So like, want to buy 2k crowns, 600 to 1. So it's 600 gold for 1 crown, correct? So in this case, right, I want an item worth 2,000 crowns, which is, let's say, this DLC, Dragon Hold, okay? So how much gold would I pay? It will be 2k times 2,000 times 600. So I will be paying 1.2 million gold. Except I cannot directly say I trade with you 1.2 million gold and you give me 600 crowns. There's no trade interface like the dojo. So what you have to do is I gift you. I use the gifting system in game. I gift you this DLC, which is worth 2,000 crowns. Let's say I'm the seller. You will use the gifting system to give me 1.2 million gold. So it's a trust exercise. You need to gift each other, and you fucking pray, that the other person does not forget to gift you their half of the deal. It's a trust exercise. You gift each other. Yes, it's a scammer bonanza. Exactly. It's so bad that they have to like set up trusted Discord servers to buy crowns safely. Like they have to have Discord servers set up, right, so that people can do it without. Yeah, that's why I trust random people on the internet. That's insane. And that's the problem with ESO. Like the monetization system is fucked up. They make it as unfriendly and scammer hell as possible, right? So that you buy the premium currency from the store and not from other players. That's why. So you see, this is the crown trading scam example. I give you the gold, right? But I just do not give you the DLC. I just take your money and I fuck off. That's an example of a scam. The inverse is also true lah. I can give you the DLC, right? And you just never give me the money. And like the monetization system is fucked up. So like, okay, so there's like multiple DLCs, right, for Final Fantasy. So there's the base game ARR, there's Heaven's Ward DLC, Stormblood DLC, Shadowbringers DLC, Endwalker DLC. The way they package it, right, is like other MMOs. So you know, most MMOs, like when you buy the newest expansion, right, you will get everything bundled before it, correct? That's how a logical MMO expansion system works. Like you buy the newest one, you get all the previous stuff free, or like it's bundled together. I'm sure Guild Wars works pretty much the same way. Like you buy the newest expansion, they bundle everything before it, because the old stuff is not like premium anymore. It's not important. It's just like, okay, it's old content. We are just going to bundle it because it makes sense. Because it's a complete experience. What ESO does, right, is not that. Okay, actually, you know, let's go on to the Steam store. The Steam store is easier to explain. Let me just show you the Steam page. It's way easier to explain. So you look at this, yeah, the devs are intentionally keeping it bullshit because they are making a fuck ton of money off it. Why would they change it? It's like Warframe Ribbons, dude. Why would you improve a system if it's making you all your money? That's stupid. Buy the Elder Scrolls Online Standard Edition. So this is base game and Morrowind chapter. $26. It's on discount now, so it's 70% off. So it's $8. Okay? If you buy the Elder Scrolls Online Collection High Isle, includes the base game, all previous chapters. You see, all previous chapters. So you would think all previous chapters. Oh, so is all the previous DLC, correct? That's how every single fucking rational MMO works. You buy the latest DLC expansion, whatever fuck it's called, and you get everything bundled before it. That's how everyone functions. That's how everyone works. The base price of just the newest DLC, $53. Okay, it's cut in half now, so it's $26. High Isle Collector's Edition upgrade. Okay, so if you get like the all previous chapters version, right? Okay, here we go. Elder Scrolls Online Collection High Isle is the ultimate Elder Scrolls experience and includes the base game and all chapters. You see all chapters, right? You think, oh, all chapters, all DLC, correct? High Isle, new for 2022. This is the newest expansion. Blackwood, Greymoor, Elsewhere, Sunset, Morrowind. Except these are major chapters. These are major DLC. So this is like major expansion. Dark Brotherhood. Then there's like Thieves Guild. There's like a bunch of like, see, Guilds and Glory. All these Guilds and Glory is like Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood. You know, like thieving, assassin, all that shit, right? Thieves Guild, Waking Flame. All this is not bundled. All this is not bundled with the fucking when you buy the new expansion. So what you need to do, right, is you need to, in order to access all these smaller DLCs, you need to buy them with crowns. So either, again, you need to trade someone gold for your crowns in order to get all these small DLC. One by one. You need to buy one by one. You need to buy every single small DLC if you want to access the content. And some of these small DLC are important because let's say Waking Flame, right? Waking Flame is a set of, I think, 2 dungeons. So these 2 dungeons have their own special gear. And this gear is not attainable anywhere else. It's a set. So these set pieces, right? Waking Flame gear is trash lah. But let's say it's like there are some dungeon pieces that are like meta. So like if you want a meta gear piece, right, you need to have the like Thieves Guild. Thieves Guild is bundled with one of the raids, Maw of Lokaj. So Maw of Lokaj has one of the meta tank sets, which is like Raw of Alkosh or something. Anyway, not important. So if you want that piece, if you want that set, right, which is considered best in slot for some tanks setups, you need to have the DLC in order to earn that piece of gear. It's like if you bought what's it called, Lightfall. If you bought Lightfall, Prophecy Dungeon, all this stuff is not bundled with it. You need to buy Prophecy. This is why I was so pissed off when the anniversary $30 bundle came out for Destiny 2, because it's exactly the same model. Like Yalahorn, like all the meta shit, right, is locked behind a paywall. Like they nickel and dime the DLC. You need to pay individually for each piece of content, and like there's meta stuff locked behind it. So if you want to be competitive, right, if you want to like have best in slot, you need to buy. You feel pressured to buy into the DLC. And that's like kind of fucked up. See? Neutral, a lot more of Lockhart. It's bundled with Thieves Guild. It has nothing to do with Thieves Guild, but they just bundled it together. 2,000 crowns. Yeah, oh yeah, and it's 85 GB. Elder Scrolls Online, 85 GB. Even if you install the base game, right, they will install all the other DLC along with it. So they actually try and sell you the solution. Yeah, okay, I did the math also. The total cost of all the DLC, if you, let's say you buy all the major chapters, you will spend about 166 US dollars to get the rest of the DLC if you bought it with real money. And then they actually try and sell you the solution. You see this? Subscribe to a Plus membership. So it's Singapore dollar 20 a month. That's a fucked up price, okay? Like Final Fantasy, my subscription is what? $10 to $12 a month. RuneScape, maybe like $15 a month. Even cheaper if you discount. $20 a month. So if you subscribe to Plus membership, you have 1 month of free access to all the DLC except the latest chapter. So like, let's say if I subscribe to Plus now, right, I will not have the High Isle chapter. So even the latest piece of content, you will not have access to. You need to pay extra for it, even if you buy into the subscription. That's $20 a month. Are you beginning to understand how fucked up this is? So you are leasing content. You either pay $20 a month for content that costs you $160, okay, or you buy them individually. See, latest major DLC chapter is never included in Plus. Has to be purchased with money. Okay, and look at all this. The Crown Store has dies and shit. There's so much fucking bullshit. There is so many. Okay, and here's the real kicker. When you pay for Plus, what you are really paying for is not access to the DLC. If let's say you say, oh, okay, I play this game free to play, correct? I play like Warframe, like the hardcore grind style. I earn my plat. I earn my gold through trading lah. Okay, and then I buy plat from people, and I somehow don't get scammed. I find a reliable person to buy all my crowns for. I buy all my DLC, right? But when you buy ESO Plus, right, what you are really buying is this thing called the craft bag. In ESO, right, crafting is a good way to make money. It's free money if you do it every day. And it's also like a good way to like have your own supplies, your own food, your own raid supplies lah. So you don't need to buy off other people. That makes sense. So when you buy ESO Plus, you unlock this thing called the craft bag for that 1 month. The craft bag, right, all the crafting material is an infinite capacity bag. So every crafting material you ever pick up in the world, right, goes into the craft bag. It's an infinite space for like crafting. If you do not have the craft bag, right, even if you paid for all the DLC in the game, if you paid for every single thing, you pay $200+ for every single DLC. If you do not have the subscription, right, all the crafting materials you ever pick up will go into your inventory, and they all take up 1 inventory slot. You only have like 120 or 140 inventory slots, which sounds like a lot, but once you have all these crafting materials clogging, right, it will fill up like instant. It will minimum take up like all the valuable like crafting materials, right, minimum will take up like 50 to 80 slots. So like you have suddenly half or less of the space to work with. I don't remember how much like inventory slot each player has, but like it's fucked up. Like you see all this stuff and like you, when it's in the craft bag, right, it's an infinite stack. So you have like, if you have like 9,000 pieces of iron ore, for example, it's all 1 stack in the craft bag. But if you have 9,000 iron ore in your inventory, right, it's not one stack of 9,000. It doesn't just take up one inventory slot, because when it's in the inventory, right, each stack is only capped at 200. Do you understand the problem here? So instead of one stack of 9,000, right, in your inventory, it would be 9,000 divided by 200. 45 slots. 45 slots taken up by iron ore. And that's the problem. You are, even if you have bought every single piece of DLC, right, you are paying for infinite capacity. You are paying so that you don't feel like shit when you loot. Yeah, and that was 30 minutes, 20 minutes in fact, of me telling you why 20 minutes of me telling you why ESO's monetization is shit. 20 minutes out of 5 hours. It's just 20 minutes ranting about how shit the monetization is. Not even like talking about the content itself. It is fucking laggy. Just moving anything around is laggy as hell. 2-hour video? No, it's not 2 hours. It's 5 hours, dude. 5 fucking hours of complaining. I cannot edit all this shit. I literally cannot edit all this shit. It's not physically possible. Like, especially when each edit lags the computer so hard that it takes like 5 to 10 minutes for that I cannot fit into this, because it lags my computer so fucking hard. Like, if you don't believe me, right? Holy fuck. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Do you understand? Do you understand why there is a problem? I am putting my hand over my PC right now. It is fucking hot. Do you understand? Do you understand the problem here? 100% CPU just by having this project open. Do you understand how fucked it is? 83% memory. This is 16 GB RAM, you know. Just having this fucking project open is killing my computer. That's why the ESO video never got finished. It's physically impossible to edit. Like, it actually ruined my life. I spent like 8 months on it and I just couldn't take it. You call me pussy if you want, but I literally had to stop because of my mental health. I was just like, no. It's the Chinese saying, 走火入魔. Like, literally, you do it. And like, okay, you think about it. I want you to like understand from a point of view. Okay? I want you to understand. I need to open my YouTube analytics for this. I need you to understand from every single point of view why it is not sensible. Okay? I need you to understand this shit. Revenue. Look at this. Look at how much I'm making off a channel with 80,000 subscribers. Less than $100 a month, huh? I am not making any money off this shit. Like, I don't think it even pays for the internet that it costs. Okay? Look at the number of views I get. 4,000, 5,000 at most. 1,000, less than 2,000 for anything that is not Warframe related. Final Fantasy related, maybe 10k views if I'm lucky. Okay? Do I want to spend more than a year of my life editing something that is 5 hours long and have less than 1,000 people watch it? It's not even about the money at this point, you know. It's about, does anyone even see this shit? Does anyone even consume this content? Do I want to spend a year of my life making something that no one will watch? Or do I just cut my losses and say, okay, this is seriously fucking up my life. I seriously cannot do it anymore. You have to draw a line somewhere. Like, yeah, ESO literally ruined my life worse than COVID. That's not a joke. And like, look at this shit. Copyright claim. Look at this video. V Rising. I spent 2 weeks. On this fucking video. I edited it down to 30 minutes. And how many people watched it? 2.5k. 2.5k videos. 2.5k people watched it. And you look at this. Look at this. Two fucking weeks of my life spent editing a video. Okay? And it got copyright claim. Ineligible. See details. 2 pieces of music that are less than a minute long each. So 2 minutes of music alone, tank this whole fucking video. When your video gets demonetized, right? YouTube sandbags it. It does not recommend it to people because it's copyrighted. So they don't recommend it. So it's already sandbagged. It's not recommended, and I don't make money off it. Like, it's not even about making money at this point. This is a money loss. I'm not. Yeah, my channel is fucked. But like, even if I started a new channel, I actually did start a new channel. Okay, but who fucking subscribe? 59 people subscribe. I told people on Twitter. I told people on my Discord. I told people in my own fucking channel. I informed people in a post that I have a second channel. People are telling, because people on Twitter tell me, your first channel is fucked up. So you should make a second channel for variety content. I think okay lor. I make second channel for variety content. I post all like the stuff that cannot make it onto the first channel. 59 people subscribe. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? Look at this shit. The most views something ever got is 1.3k views. What you want me to do? It's not about, I make a new channel and then people will watch. No. People just don't fucking care. It's just, I'm just doing content for memes now. Like, I just make videos because I want to. And like, no one watches. It's depressing because it's not even about the money. It's like, you work hard on stuff and no one watches it. Like, for example, you look at the effort required. Look at this. The most viewed video I have in the recent months is 68k. And this is like the lowest effort shit I ever did. This took me like 2 days to edit at most. And it's the Slender video. It's just a bunch of stolen memes with text over it. It's the laziest fucking thing I ever made. And it got 68k views. Okay? Meanwhile, I edit 2 weeks of my fucking life. I almost destroy my computer. 30 minutes, copyright claim. I make no money. 2.5k views. The effort to reward ratio is not there. It's just not there. Like, there's no incentive for me to work on a 5-hour video for 600 people to watch it. And it never gets recommended to anyone else because of like 30 seconds in the video. Some piece of music that I use for a joke is copyright claim, and the entire 5 hours is fucked. Do you understand? Do you understand the hole I am in? This is why I stopped working on the ESO video. It's just not financial. It's not even financially viable. It's not like time wise, like the amount of time you sink into it. What's going to happen if I make 5-hour ESO rant? You know, when I play ESO, a whole bunch of people, they white knight the game. They are telling me, I have skill issue. I just like don't know how to play the game or whatever fuck. Even though there's like so many monetization issues out the ass, they like actually tell you, the game's not so bad. Once you get used to it, people will defend how shit the game is. They will literally tell me, okay, the crown buying is okay. You just need to find people that you can trust. It's not like the whole fucking system is ripe for scamming because the developers intentionally let it be a scam shithole. Yeah, see? You know about monetization, you already turn off already. But there are people who defend this shit. So if I make a 5-hour video, right, I will get like 20 comments telling me I'm shit at the game. I don't know how to pay for my shit. I don't know how to trade and then like slowly buy each piece of DLC. I will get a bunch of people giving me shit in the comments, I'll have like, and that will make up like 50% of the views. Just people shitting on me. I don't even care about making money off this channel at this point. It's not a financial question at all. It's a question of, do people watch? Do people fuck you? I would rather kill myself right now. I'll hang myself on stream before I play Overwatch. I will fucking hang myself on stream before playing Overwatch. I'm serious. Like, I would rather die. But if I make a 5-hour video that cost me 1 year of my life, and then 600 people watch it, and 300 of those people are people who are giving me shit for making a 5-hour expose on a shit game. It's like you spend a year of your life making a master painting, and then no one watches it. And then like the 3 people who come into the art gallery to see it, right? 2 of them throw shit at your painting. Do you want does that make sense from an effort point of view? If I spend more time, right, it's like the sunk cost fallacy. The more time I spend won't make it better. The product will end up shit anyway because it fucking destroys my computer. I tried a test render on like the first 30 minutes of the video, right? It took 4 hours to render overnight. I just went to sleep. I come back, right? 4 hours in, I took a nap. I come back 4 hours later. Sony Vegas crashed halfway through rendering, and like half the video was black. 30 minutes only, 30 minutes, 1/8 of the video, 1/8 or 1/10 of the video. The computer just cannot. The computer cannot handle it. I also cannot handle it. So like, why do I bother making videos for people if they don't want to watch? Okay, like you see Josh Strife Hayes, right? Josh Strife Hayes, he makes a lot of videos like talking about MMOs, right? But if you look at his video on ESO, right, he just like run around in the tutorial area and he say, oh, the game is actually pretty decent. And I'm like, no, it's not. You have not jumped into how shit the game is on like gameplay and meta and like monetization levels. You have not explored how fucked up the game is. Just because it has decent graphics, just because it's not the worst MMO you ever played, right, doesn't mean it's a good game. But he's like, oh, it's one of the better MMOs on the market. Like, okay, that's not saying anything. There's so many MMOs on the market and like all of them are shit except for like 1 or 2 and they're flawed. Josh Strife Hayes, he's not a bad person, but like the fact that he said, oh, ESO is a decent MMO, I'm just like, no, I do not trust your fucking judgment. You go Google Joshua Strife Hayes ESO review. It's like 30 minutes of him running in the tutorial area wearing starter gear and him just talking about how decent it is. Like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, what the fuck? That's not how you review an MMO. And I get it. Like, if you go in depth into reviewing a game, right, you will get what I went through. You will make a 5-hour expose and realize you physically cannot edit it because the rabbit hole goes so fucking deep that you cannot, one person, like, handle it. The thing about reviewing an MMO, right, is that you cannot talk about how shit something is on like 20 levels without ruining your own life. And that's why like people don't make like that's why like reviews of MMOs that are good, like a good reviewer, whether or not it says the game is good or bad, good reviews of MMOs are so fucking rare. The MMOs are changing all the time, what? So like, let's say I make a 5-hour video now, right? You know, in that 5-hour video, half of the information in there is outdated already. Like the meta changed already, because the game is getting updated, even though the monetization is still shit. Half of the mechanics change. So if I make a video 5 hours, right, I spend 1 year of my life. By the time the video come out 1 year later, right, half the information in the video is not relevant anymore. The time you take to edit, right, by the time you finish editing, some of the stuff you talk about is already outdated. So the viewers will come, the people will come into your YouTube comment and be like, hey, you spreading misinformation, the system not like that anymore, you're just bad mouthing the game. Then like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, I'm reviewing the game how shit it is at the time I played it ma. But by the time I finish editing the thing, it's already not relevant already. The meta changed already. Even though the game at the base level is still shit. Like, the examples I use are all irrelevant already. So like, and it's already part of the edited part of the video, you understand or not? That 30 or 1 hour worth of video that I actually edited solid, like, okay, this one I do not need to change anymore. Now I need to go back and rearrange and rewrite the script and say, oh, actually now it's like that. It's like you can't, your 1 hour worth of like hard editing, like, okay, this one solid set in stone already, don't touch it anymore, you just work on the other 5 hours. Now you have to go back into the 1 hour that's already nicely arranged, and you have to like rescript this like 30 seconds, and then you have to make sure like there's no gaps in the video. Like, what the fuck? That's like we have to work backwards also. It's a pain in the ass. It's just not worth the time. And like, I think I'll just draw a line there. It's not worth the time.